Frank Sutton was born Frank Spencer Sutton on October 23, 1923, in Clarksville, Tennessee, during the Great Depression. Growing up in challenging economic conditions, he quickly discovered his passion for acting. His early performances in high school plays and local theatre productions demonstrated his natural talent and dedication to the craft. Despite the financial struggles faced by his family, Sutton's resolve to pursue a career in acting never wavered. After graduating from East Nashville High School, he set his sights on further education and moved to New York City to attend Columbia University, where he majored in drama. His academic and professional dedication laid the groundwork for a future that would see him become a household name in American television and film. Military service and its impact when the United States entered World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Sutton, like many young men of his generation, felt a deep sense of duty. Initially rejected by the U.S. Marine Corps due to his colorblindness, he enlisted in the U.S. Army instead. Serving in the Pacific Theater with the 293rd Joint Assault Signal Company, Sutton participated in 14 assault landings, including major invasions like those of Lee and Luzon in the Philippines. His military service instilled a strong sense of discipline and patriotism in him, qualities that would influence his acting roles later in life. Sutton's service also helped shape his image on screen, where he often portrayed authoritative and military roles, embodying the same dedication and grit he experienced during his time in the Army. A rising star in Hollywood, after his military service, Sutton returned to acting with renewed vigor and determination. The 1950s saw him gradually making a name for himself in both theatre and television, with roles in shows like The Edge of Night and the United States Steel Hour. His first major film role came in 1955 when he appeared in Marty, a critically acclaimed film that won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Although his part was a supporting role, his performance was noticed by industry professionals, and he gained recognition as a serious actor. This paved the way for further opportunities in film and television, allowing Sutton to showcase his versatility as an actor and solidifying his place in Hollywood's competitive landscape. Breakthrough role in Gomer Pyle, USMC. Frank Sutton's true breakthrough came in the 1960s when he was cast in Gomer Pyle, USMC, a spin-off of The Andy Griffith Show. Sutton portrayed Sergeant Vince Carter, a gruff yet lovable drill instructor, constantly frustrated by the antics of the bumbling Private Gomer Pyle, played by Jim Nabors. The chemistry between Sutton and Nabors was undeniable, and their on-screen relationship became the heart of the show. Sutton's ability to portray the strict, no-nonsense sergeant, while also showing moments of warmth and humanity, made his character relatable and endearing. His performance was not only entertaining, but also resonated deeply with audiences, particularly during the turbulent times of the Vietnam War. The show's success cemented Sutton's place in television history and made him a beloved figure. Post-Gomer Pyle career. After Gomer Pyle, USMC ended in 1969, Sutton's career continued to thrive. He found success in various guest roles on popular television shows, such as The Twilight Zone, Gunsmoke, and Love, American Style. These roles allowed him to demonstrate his dramatic range, showcasing his versatility as an actor beyond the military persona he had become known for. Sutton also returned to his roots in live theatre, often performing in regional productions and dinner theatres, where his boundless energy and charisma were highly valued. Although he didn't replicate the same level of fame he'd achieved with Gomer Pyle, Sutton remained a respected and admired actor within the industry. Shift to the Jim Nabors Hour. In the early 1970s, Sutton transitioned to a new role alongside his former Gomer Pyle co-star, Jim Nabors, on the Jim Nabors Hour. The variety show, which aired from 1969 to 1971, marked a departure from Sutton's military roles, allowing him to explore a different comedic dynamic. In this setting, Sutton played a humorous brother-in-law to Nabors' character, adding a new layer to his comedic abilities. His interactions with Nabors were as charming as they were entertaining, and the show became a fan favorite. Sutton's ability to switch between authoritative roles and light-hearted humor continued to win over audiences, ensuring his place in the hearts of many. Expansion into live theatre. Alongside his television work, Frank Sutton increasingly ventured into live theatre, a medium where he could connect directly with audiences. His performances in dinner theatres during the 1970s allowed him to explore different kinds of roles that often required a deeper emotional range. One of his most notable stage roles was in Norman, Is That You?, a groundbreaking comedy that dealt with themes of generational conflict and homosexuality, which were bold subjects for the time. Sutton's portrayal of the father, a role that required both comic skill and emotional depth, earned critical acclaim. His stage work demonstrated his versatility and cemented his reputation as a skilled and committed performer, able to tackle complex roles with both humor and sincerity. Family life and personal struggles. Frank Sutton married Toby M. Eigler in 1946, and their union proved to be a strong and supportive partnership. Toby, a talented writer, worked in television, particularly in soap operas, while Frank focused on his acting career. Despite their busy careers, the couple maintained a loving relationship and raised 2 children, Joe Sutton, a playwright, and Amanda Sutton, who kept a more private life. Joe, inspired by his parents' passion for the arts, went on to have a successful career, writing plays that tackled social issues and human emotions. Frank often spoke of his pride in his family, emphasizing that his most important role was that of a father and husband, not just an actor. Health issues and untimely death. In the years leading up to his death, Frank Sutton's health began to deteriorate. Although he maintained a tough exterior, his health issues were a growing concern. Years of heavy smoking, a poor diet, and the physical demands of his acting career took a toll on his body. Sutton ignored the warning signs, including chest pains and shortness of breath, fearing that showing weakness could harm his career. Despite being advised by doctors to undergo treatment, he continued to work relentlessly. On June 28, 1974, while preparing for a performance of Love in Shreveport, Sutton collapsed from a heart attack and died at the age of 50. His sudden death shocked his family, friends, and fans, who were unaware of the extent of his health problems. The mystery unveiled. For years, fans speculated about the cause of Frank Sutton's death, with many wondering if there had been hidden illnesses or personal struggles that had contributed to his untimely passing. New information has since emerged revealing the truth. Sutton's death was the result of years of neglecting his health, in pursuit of success. Despite being urged to seek medical help, Sutton chose to continue working, driven by his desire to maintain his reputation and keep pushing forward. His passing was a tragic reminder that even the strongest individuals can suffer in silence, and that the pressures of fame and the need to constantly perform can have devastating consequences. Legacy and final thoughts. Frank Sutton's legacy is one of dedication, resilience, and talent. His portrayal of Sergeant Vince Carter on Gomer Pyle, USMC, remains a defining part of television history, and his work in theatre and other television shows showcased his range and commitment to his craft. Sutton's personal story, though marked by mystery and tragedy, serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of neglecting one's health in the pursuit of success. His life reminds us that behind every performance, there is a person who may be struggling with their own challenges. Sutton's death may have left unanswered questions, but his contributions to the entertainment world and his impact on his family remain undeniable. His memory lives on in the hearts of those who knew him and the millions of fans who still appreciate his work.